It's August and the garden is in full bloom here. Let's do a garden tour. Yami's catgrass is really growing and it's starting to go to seed. Here's one of the lemon peppers. There is tons of peppers on here, and some of them seem to be growing up. The smaller pepper. But there's tons of fruit and there's more flowers. And the tomato plant that we ended up chopping all the leaves off because it had some wind damage, it is starting to grow some more leaves. Now, I don't know if we'll be able to get another harvest before winter since it is August, so we will have to see what happens with that, but it is growing back. Then we have the basil. It is starting to flower. I'm going to let this basil flower. I have another basil plant that I've been harvesting a lot, and we'll use that mainly for the harvest. But we'll keep this one for the pollinators. We have another pasilla pepper. I haven't harvested this one yet. There's only one pepper on this plant, so it is a little smaller than the others. And then I harvest some bell peppers, and looks like there's more flowers coming in. This is probably one of the better plants that we have. So this one is the early jalapeno plant. And there are a ton of jalapenos. Now the jalapenos, they aren't that big, so they're not like stuffed pepper, like where you can stuff the jalapenos for like poppers. But they'll be good for fresh eating. Maybe I'll make salsa with them. I planted another borage. The one over on the left of me, it's starting to go to seed and it's also dying back. So I planted another one. Then we got the alpine strawberry plant. Look at these leaves. We have some strawberries coming in. And then more flowers. Now these alpine strawberries, they're so sweet. They are just basically small, like they're really small. Well, here's one that's ripe here. There's a couple. They grow a lot smaller than normal strawberries, but they're super sweet and really good. And then we got the Thai chili. Look at this little guy. He's got so many peppers. I might use these for like cooking. We'll wait till they're a lot more ripe when they're red. And then here's another, the lemon drop pepper. Now, if you've had these kind of peppers before, let me know. I've never tried them. People say that they're spicy and they also taste a little bit like lemons. That's where the lemon drop comes in. And then when they go ripe, they'll start to turn yellow. Then we have a couple of Hungarian wax peppers. And another basil plant with that. And some more flowers. We got the alyssum. It looks like more marigolds coming in. There's some calendula. And then here are the nasturtiums. They're starting to come in. Now this guy, I think I'm going to try to overwinter this plant because it's probably been one of the best growing pepper plants that I have this year. It actually took a long time because it's a habanero plant, but it took forever from basically the seed. And then when I put it in this pot, it was a lot smaller as well compared to the other peppers, but as soon as it got into a bigger container, it was growing because the leaves are the size of my hands. But there are peppers. I think we have about 4 habanero peppers, yeah, so far. And there also is more flowers coming in. And then we have another jalapeno plant. This one isn't doing as good as the other early jalapeno plant. And then our peas. These are still producing. We still have some peas growing. I'm waiting for them to basically stop because it is. And then I planted green beans here. Now they haven't sprouted yet, so we're waiting for those. And then we got the sunflower. So this smaller sunflower is doing pretty good, but then I think the taller sunflower, he's like, I'm pretty much done for the summer. And we got zinnias here. So I'm experimenting with the zinnias. So if zinnias are cut and come again flowers, and I've been told if you cut off the zinnias, they'll continue to grow. So this is what I did with this one. What you'll do is you'll cut. So see, there's two stems that grow out on each side, and then you'll cut it, and then it will have another bloom that will grow from those stems. It's kind of the same way with like how basil is. When you cut basil, it shoots out 2 more stems and it grows out that way. And we have another little zinnia plant here. This is a regular jalapeno plant. Now, this one doesn't have a lot of peppers. I did harvest a couple of them, but the early jalapeno seems to be doing better than these ones. And then back there we have some oregano. We have some marigolds. These are the Naughty Marietta marigolds, I believe. And then we have some calendula, the spearmint. I have more chives coming in. I'll probably do another harvest. We have some parsley, pineapple mints, my chocolate mints. I'll harvest some more of these. And then the strawberry plant looks like it's pretty much done for the season. There is a couple of strawberries left, but this one I believe pretty much blooms in the spring and the summer. And then we have the chamomile plant. Now this chamomile plant ended up going to seed like very quickly. That's why you see the stem is growing up a lot, and some of the petals and everything are dying back. So it got too hot. I think I'm going to probably pull this plant and then replant it, and I can grow that during the fall. Then we have another cucumber plant. Now this one I don't have trellising. I might try to trellis it up on the railing here. And then there's also dill I planted with it. They're coming in. And then here's the basil plant that I have harvested a lot. So you can see I harvested it here. So then these stems will grow out and then make the plant more bushy. You don't want to just pull off leaves. We want to like clip from the base. And then this is my ghost pepper plant. Now there's a lot of flowers, but it keeps dropping flowers. I think it's too hot. And I'm not sure if we'll get any fruits because they just keep dropping. But there's a ton of flowers. So I'm not really sure. And I mean, this up here is pretty shaded, so maybe they just need more sun. I don't know. And then over here we have the cayenne pepper. This is the cayenne F1 variety. So we have some peppers that are already turning red. I'll probably make cayenne powder with these. And we got the cucumber plant. The cucumber plant's doing so great. I put this tomato trellis here to help it grow vertically. So it is starting to, there's 2 plants in here. So I planted this one, and then a couple of weeks later I ended up planting this one, just a kind of succession plant. And then also we have that extra one here too. We have some flowers, and then we also have some cucumbers already starting to form. You can see one there. But that plant's doing so good. I can't wait to make pickles. And then here's a serrano pepper. This one seems to be doing okay, but I think it got a little bit of spider mite damage as well. But there are some flowers and peppers coming in. And then we have the other cayenne pepper. This is the cayenne pepper that I overwintered. There are some peppers on the plant as well. They're still green though. The leaf lettuces and the romaine that I planted are starting to sprout. And then also over here, this is where I planted the shelling peas. Looks like we have some shelling peas that are sprouting. We have some more lettuce. I'm waiting for the other peas. So I planted the sugar snap peas here. I don't see those coming in yet, but we'll have them soon. And then here's what the the borage plant looks like. Now it started dropping its flowers, and I think it just got too hot. I'm not really sure if the borage likes the summer heat because it's been in the 90s, so that's why we planted another round. But that's it for the garden in August, and I wanted to show you all the good things in the garden and also things that are not going very well. I hope these garden tour videos inspires you to grow some kind of garden, whether it's in containers and raised beds, in ground, even on like a balcony like I'm doing. You could pretty much grow plants anywhere. And my balcony doesn't get very much sun. You can see it's pretty much shaded. It gets some morning sun and then afternoon, but I'm able to grow peppers and some other heat-loving plants without full sun. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and get out there and grow something. Bye, everyone.